I'm Alan Sugar and I want you to get back in the office and make me loads and loads of money. Yes, Alan, Lord Sugar has come up with an article in which he states that you should get back in the office because the world will fall apart if you don't. Well, based on the initial paragraph that you can see, and everyone's replies to his tweet, that's the gist that I'm getting. To know more, I'd actually have to click on the article. But it's The Sun, and they support you-know-who, and, well, you can see how things have gone since December. Now, I'm not going to say that the worldwide situation has been a good thing, because for a lot of people it's been the complete opposite. However, for some it's shown that working from home is perfectly possible. We know that things have been going that way for years, and the 2020 situation has accelerated this considerably. Personally, I've been working from home for months. It stands to reason because I could sit at a computer at work and do exactly the same thing that I'm doing at home. Pretty much the only difference is that I'm using a laptop instead of a PC with a base unit. However, this does have a knock-on effect because for everyone who's doing the same and have realised that they can make their own tea and coffee and get the groceries from the shops nearby to their house, the small supermarket chain store near my office has temporarily closed due to lack of trade. But this is the way that everything's going. But there's some interesting comments that have come out as a result of this. For example, Jack Duncan says, Alan Sugar, in The Sun, telling people to go back to work to make people like him richer? It's a whole load of nope. And in fact, Darren Barrett says, I don't understand the issue. If people can work from home, why force them onto unnecessary commutes, office life, and lunches from overpriced sandwich shops? And, I mean, that's one good thing, As much as I can't stand Greta Thunberg, hey, we should be making her happy, eh? Because we're all working from home, we're not going out and driving in our cars and clogging up the train system and all the rest of it. So she should be happy. But Greta Thunberg, she's never happy.
How dare you!
But I do like Snack Cube's comment, because working from home costs the rent-extracting class money. Your misery is a small price to pay for their new Bentley. To be fair to them, the new registrations are out now, so that shiny new Bentley needs buying. Give him your money. Next up, JRC 1921 says Alan Sugar wants you to risk your health and that of your loved ones to support his billion-pound property empire. But where does Britain's second most famous businessman get his money from? The answer is property. Given that Sugar often makes his potential apprentices conduct tasks based around their entrepreneurial skills, it's a little bit surprising that he now makes most of his money from Britain's absurd land prices. And as we look at the next tweet, I wonder why Alan Sugar wants people back in the office as he enjoys a £181 million dividend from his property empire. And even though this guy can't spell cough, according to Alan Sugar, normal people of this country should cough up the cost of the you-know-what, even though he paid himself £181 million to avoid the increase in dividend duties for high-rate taxpayers. And as Daniel Grigg says, I wonder why Alan Sugar opposed Jeremy Corbyn's affordable housing plans, proper taxation of the rich, and council house building properties. And Mike Keefe introduces us to a couple of things from a little while ago, just to remind us what Alan Sugar is like. And that's Alan Sugar. I remember this coming in the news. It's, June 2018. We recognise some of these guys from the beach in Marbella, multitasking, resourceful chaps. That's indicating that these chaps sell lots of tat on the beach, including sunglasses and handbags. And I don't know how far this other tweet goes back, but the kid in the middle is upset because he was told off for leaving the production line of the iPhone 5. iPhone 5 is probably, that must be a while back now. They're on about iPhone 12 now, or 11 or something. Or they've gone all XL or whatever they call them now. But I know last time I looked at one, when I saw they were coming out, the iPhone cost about £1,500. I think there's maybe even an iPhone costing about £2,000. At least $2,000, so it's going to end up costing £2,000 near enough in the UK. That's just ridiculous. And Louis gets it spot on. Alan Sugar writes in The Sun, that'd be like buying toilet paper with the already smeared in it. But let's remember some of his better times, such as, not sure Alan Sugar is the best person to ask about safety, but he was great in Bless This House. And here Brit Girl tells us that awesome moment when you realise Sid James was in Tron. Oh man, that's not a good look for him, is it? And we have a customer review. Is this for one of Alan Sugar's products? So I remember being in the 80s, there was the Amstrad CPC 464 and the 664, which didn't do too well because I think it's pretty much the same as the 464 but with extra memory, and they charged an absolute fortune for it. A friend of mine had a 464. I played on it a little bit. It's pretty similar to my BBC Model B, but yeah, I'd love to just play some of the retro games now for them anyway. But let's just have a look at this this review for one of his products. Oh, it's not one of his products at all. It's an Alan Sugar face mask. Got five-star review. Well, five-star. Yeah, must be five-star reviews because there's 6 in total, and there's one for a 1-star. I bought this as a gift for a friend who needed something that looked like a regular scrotum, as his was horribly disfigured in an accident. Now, when he goes to the gym or goes swimming, he just pops this on. Well, it does look exactly like a ball sack, albeit an old and angry yet sad and impotent one. I only gave it 1 star because, like one of those crap Amstrad computers, it broke after using it twice. Yeah. Well, I say I've not actually spent too long using an Amstrad computer, but yeah, I had my ZX Spectrum. They were great. God, I regret selling that. I sold that in 1990 for £40 with a load of games. God, I wish I still had it. Je regrette rien. Well, I regret getting rid of that, obviously. Anyway, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the little bell for all the notifications. Comment below with what can be done with Alan Sugar's face. All comments welcome. And Q Genesis.